Hello and welcome to a new week. So I'm actually starting off the video a little different today because I haven't done my body fat in quite a few weeks. In fact, the last time I did my body fat was the 10th of December, and that's when it was 8% body fat and I weighed 64 kilograms. So I'm down 1 kilogram, so I'm now 63.4, round about there. But I don't know what my body fat is, and so it's like almost a month since I did my body fat, and I haven't been intentionally cutting. In fact, I've obviously discussed with you going into maintenance, so it'll be interesting to see if I've lost any more body fat with the body weight that I've lost. Obviously I haven't lost a lot of weight, probably a kilogram at the max, and of it, because the weight fluctuates. You know, some days I'll be like 64, some days I'll be 63.4. You know, that's the lowest that I've weighed myself, at 63.4, but I don't weigh myself every single day. And as I can't reiterate enough, don't weigh yourself every single day. Don't go on the number in the scale, because if you're looking for validation in the scale, it just can go horribly wrong. There's so many variables to weighing yourself, and so if you are going to track your progress, go with something like the photos, how you look in the mirror, how clothing feels, and you can also do calipers, because that gives you a better representation of exactly what's happening. You know, if your body fat is going down, the only thing about calipers is you need to make sure that you get the same spot every single time. So either you use the same person or you're doing it on your set yourself, and you can kind of figure out exactly where you do those points so that they're consistent. Because, you know, if you're measuring your quad and 1 week it's there and the next week it's there, that's going to cause a variable in your body fat percentage. So you don't want to do that. So last time I was 8% body fat, 64 kilograms. My age hasn't changed, my gender hasn't changed, so we're about to do it again, and it'll be interesting to see where my body fat is now. So 4 point, so I'm just going to go through everything. So I just Google 4-point caliper test, and I always go to the same one because I like it, and if I can find it, there we go. And it's like bizcalcs.com. Okay, so metric, female, and I am 35 and my weight is 63. So tricep, right, let's get undressed. So the lighting is not favorable for showing off muscle because it's still, well, it's getting lighter outside, but so let's see where my tricep is at. So obviously you want to do the midpoint roughly around about there. It is easier if someone else is doing this for you, but I've looked at myself, so I'd rather keep on doing it myself. So that was 4, 4, and 4, right. So I don't think that's changed, but I could be wrong. I didn't actually look at the numbers before I did this. Thigh, right. Thigh. Could be that I dropped. Yes, I do weigh like 1 million kilos of pounds. Right, so thigh, again, you want to go with the midpoint roughly there. So, as you can see, it's like quite a quick process. 6, 6, 6, sweet. Right, so we're 6 over there. Put my legs back on. 1 pair of pants, 2 pairs of pants. I've got to cycle to gym and it's very cold. So yes, I do wear a lot of layers. So that was 6. So now we've got suprailiac. So suprailiac is just above there. So this is usually quite low. Ooh, look, there's not much skin there. That is 3. 3. 3. Okay, and the abdomen. There's not much there either. 4. It's like between 3 and 4. So I'm gonna go with 4. Every single time it goes between 3 and 4. So I'm gonna go with 4. I'm gonna go with a higher one rather than a lower one. Okay, drum roll please. 7. So I am down 1% body fat. So 1 kilogram down, 1 body fat percentage down. So obviously the leaner you get, the harder it is to lose that little bit more weight. And as I say, well, that little bit more body fat. And as I say, I'm not intentionally trying to cut anymore because it's starting to affect my performance, especially my strength. So I'm happy with my current condition. So obviously this is not favorable lighting, but my current condition in shit lighting. So if I turn this off, that will give you a better idea. So that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, so obviously as a female I hold more in my thighs. I mean, where was my thigh measurement? I think my thigh measurement was the highest of the lot. Yes, so my thigh was at 6 compared to my triceps, my abdomen and my suprailiac, which were all 3 to 4. So that shows you that I obviously hold more fat in my lower body than my upper body. And that's quite normal as a female to have that kind of discrepancy between upper and lower body. So I'm gonna grab Mike. So I'm gonna have my morning coffee. It has been a bit of time since I woke up, so it's not like first thing in the morning having my coffee, because according to the latest literature, having a coffee first thing in the morning fasted is not ideal, especially for hormones and whatnot. So make sure you're not having a coffee first thing in the morning. And I'm gonna have my egg meal. So my standard egg meal, which I have every single morning. Yes, baked eggs, oats and eggs. So it is obviously 2 whole eggs, 50 grams of egg white powder, 2 bananas, 20 grams of raisins, and 50 grams of oats baked in the oven with plenty of water because of the egg white powder. And that is my first meal of the day. And then I will go train, cycle to gym, train, so I'll meet you back at the gym, and then I got my yogurt for afterwards. I've already had my greens and all of my multivitamins and everything, so it's a good start to the week, a good start to the day. And today is my favorite day of the week. It's legs, so we're gonna be smashing. Today I really want to go heavy. I'm gonna go heavy on some of the accessories as well. I'm planning on hoping, depending on what machines are available, probably using the leg press and the hack and potentially the pendulum. So a lot of the more compounding movements. So it's going to be a leg blaster of a day, but obviously that depends on what's available. I don't like to plan exactly what I'm going to do, especially now that the gym's so busy. I don't know if it's just New Year or the students are back, because it is a bit of a student gym, but is really busy at the moment. So finding gym equipment that's available is frustrating, and obviously I can't superset anything, so it's taking me a lot longer because I can't, you know, work back and forth, which would allow the session to go just that little bit quicker. So gonna be an interesting session, but I'm excited to see what I can get done, and I'm planning on going all out for legs today. So let's make some gains. Gonna eat, gonna refuel, and let's get going. So we are back. It's Monday, and I cycled to gym, and I gotta say, today's cycle sucked. Usually the cycle to gym, usually it's like 30 minutes, but it's mostly downhill. So it's kind of like, you know, there are a few slight inclines, you know, and it gets your heart rate up, but you're not dying by the time you got to gym. Today sucked. Like, if you cycle at all, you'll know, obviously, you go up gears to make it harder in terms of resistance, pedaling, and then you go down gears. So, like, 1 is the easiest, and you have to pedal like crazy, and 6 is, like, more resistance, and you get further in terms of tractions. And today, I think I stayed in, like, 2 and 3 the entire time because the resistance from the wind just stopped me in my tracks. And even going downhill, it was against me. So I was like literally pedaling into the wind the entire cycle. It sucked. So I got to the gym and I was like, oh my word. Like, I built up a sweat. Usually I don't get particularly warm cycling to gym. It's just like get the legs warm, blood circulating. Today I was just like, I hated every moment. So it looks like I'm not wearing pants as per usual, and I've started squatting. So obviously squatting Mondays, starting off with the heavy shit, but we're going to keep on doing the heavy shit. It's going to be a fucking grinder. So if you are joining me for this workout, be prepared, because we are going to bust our legs up. I want to be crawling out of the fucking gym today. That is the goal. I love a solid workout for legs. We are gonna be focusing on hamstrings, glutes, quads, everything. We're just going all in today. So I'm gonna be hitting the legs from every single angle, but first of all, and most importantly, we're doing back squats. So it's week 2 of the second block working out, and we're doing 4 of 4, okay? So again, RPE around about 8 to 9. You want to have like maybe 1 to 2 reps left in the tank, and obviously by the last set, the 4th set, it's going to be hard. So heart palpitations level, kind of like weight that, you know, gets you going, yeah, fuck it, you know, like, you got to do it, you got to bust your balls, we're going in. Remember, okay, this is not ego lifting, this is depth, okay? So I don't want you doing half reps or quarter reps for weight. I want you doing full weight. So make sure that you film yourself, make sure you're getting depth. You want to be at least hip crease in line with your knees or below, okay, for this. So this is my second warm-up set. I did 1 set of 4 reps at 50 kilograms, obviously 1 with the empty bar. Because of the cycle, my legs were toasty warm, so I was like, nope, I'm not going to be doing much mobility today. I did a little bit, but not to the extent that I was like, yeah, you can join me, because it really wasn't anything particularly exciting. I just used the lacrosse ball and did a lot of rolling out, making sure everything's nice and loosey-goosey for this. So this is my second warm-up set. Remember, we're doing every single set, working up your working weight. You're doing 4 reps this entire week. Okay, so 4 reps on my second warm-up weight, and we're gonna see how this feels. The goal I really want is 112 kilograms today, but we'll see how it goes. Right, so Remember, look up, chest up. Right, so that was 85 kilograms. I'm gonna go to 105 kilograms. Ooh, lightheaded. Don't know why I'm feeling like it. Okay, right. So I'm gonna jump to 105 kilograms for the next warm-up set. Depending on how that feels, that will either be working set number 1, or I'll then go to 110 and treat that as my first working set. Depending if I do 100. Actually, I'm going to do 100. I take that back. So I'm going to do 100, see how that feels. If that's solid, I'll jump to 110, hoping the goal being 112.5 kilograms. I don't have my little biscuit plates with the increments of 0.5. So it's either 110 or 112.5 today. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so 100 kilograms of a bar. This is my third warm-up set. So I'm hoping it's not so fucking heavy that I'm like, nope, can't go heavier. So let's see how this feels. Yeah, that was okay. Not like fucking horrible, but not terrible either. So I'm gonna do 110 as my first working set, and then I'm gonna probably go to 112.5. I hope that is the goal. So a little bit of a rest, and then take the shirt off because it's actually getting quite nice and warm and toasty in here. But yeah, so 110 for my first, with the goal being 112 for the next 3 sets. Let's go. Morning. Right, okay, so this is working set number 1. We're going for 110 for 4 reps. So I'm hoping that it's nice, smooth, and not like ball busting level difficulty. So, okay. Fucking got this. Let's go. Oh, fuck, that was on the edge. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna attempt 112.5. Yeah, okay, so first working set done. I'm gonna go up incrementally for the next 3 sets. So it's gonna be a mental battle. A fucking mental battle. We got this, okay? So grinding it out, 3 more sets. Let's go, man. Fucking legs, let's grow them. I just realized my mic wasn't connected properly, so we might have to scrap everything that I've just done. So hopefully not. If it is the case, then welcome to gym. I have been working my way up, and I'll have to see how this goes in terms of noise quality. And we are on to 110, 12.5. And the palpitations, the anxiety, the oh shit is back. And we gotta fucking do this, okay? No excuses. We got 3 more working sets and we gotta destroy it. We gotta fucking destroy these legs of ours. Come on. 112.5 lightweight. We're gonna get under 4 reps, full depth. Right. Let's go. Fuck it, man. Heavy, but I did it. Fucking did it. Okay, so 2 more sets, 112.5. I got this. You got this. Okay, take your time between sets. Make sure you get decked. Make sure it is a weight that fucking scares you, but it's still doable, okay? Because we gotta grow. We gotta grow. Mentally, physically, we gotta grow. Okay, so we're on to the hack squat. So we finished squats. And the one thing I will say is, don't skip your squats. Like, the thing is, squats aren't just like this physical exercise, they're this mental exercise because they scare you. Like, they certainly fucking scare me. Like, they're such a mental element. You can't see my face. You know, machines are easy. Machines, in comparison to squats, are easy because they're stabilized, you know, they're controlled, you know, like you're using your core. You don't have to stabilize as much because, you know, it's just pushing, you know, everything else is stabilized for you, supported for you. So all you got to do is, you know, fucking push, which is great for isolating the legs, great for building isolation and strength and drive into the legs. But there is nothing like fucking squatting. So not just, as I say, it's not just like this physical exercise of, okay, let me get under a shit ton of weight and squat to depth and get back up. It's this mental element of, can I fucking do this weight that's challenging me? And, you know, for me, that you can use in so many, it's like a fundamental thing towards life. It's like, fuck, it just made me stronger. And those 4 sets of 4 should scare you. You know, as I say, like, don't do a stupid weight that, you know, you're not going to be able to get back up from. You know, you should have a little bit left in the tank. But the last set, you know, like fucking balls to the walls, it should be a grinder. So now we're on to hack squat. I want to do hack squat, leg press, and pendulum squat today. I'm going to do all the big moves today. And then when I do legs on Friday, they're going to be all the lighter, high volume kind of leg extension, leg curl, all of those. So I'm doing the big, bold moves today. And we're going to like push them out. We're going to get some massive leg pump on every single area of the leg. And we're going to grind her. So I'm going to do one with nothing on this pack just to feel it out. Because this one's actually quite heavy. I do actually struggle with this one a bit. The safety's a bit high. It's good to start. So we're going to superset that with some really basic, really nice and simple. Yeah. Right. So you're literally going to try to get your legs at a 90-degree angle, okay? Push your back into the wall. So don't curve out. Push your back into the wall. So you're kind of like squeezing your bum in and holding that position. So you kind of try not to stay at 90. Don't go up. The higher it is, the easier it gets. So you want to get at a 90-degree angle, and you're going to hold that for as long as you possibly can. As I say, you know, like squats make you stronger. Get that fucking depth and go for it. They're not just challenging physically, they're challenging mentally. Everything else to me is easy. No.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I don't think it does.
Oh. So we're going to go heavier with the hack. See how heavy we can go. Goal is 6 to 8 reps for the last set. Supersetting with wall sets. Oh. Gonna be fun. Let's do it. Pump. Right, okay, we're getting heavier. There's no tempo or anything on this. Tempo's for Thursday. So just grind them out. Get depth.
Really? There's also this jet, but it was like 2 man, like just like I let me on.
Nice. Yeah, let's go heavy, heavy, heavy. Right. Okay, so far I have done a set of 12, a set of 10, a set of 8, and this will be hopefully in theory a set of 6. Every single time I'm supersetting with wall sets. If I can hit 6 reps, I'm going to do 3 working sets on this weight. So in total goal is 12, 10, 8, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, 6. So 6 working rep sets on hack. Just going fucking as heavy as you possibly can, starting from 12 reps, working your way down to 6. The goal is between 6 and 12 reps. So maximize, you want to go till failure, or as close to failure as you possibly can, straight into max wall sit holds. So this is literally just like quad pump galore. Okay. Oof. Yeah, this isn't going to be much of a water hold. Okay, so remember, curve your pubic bone away from the wall, 90-degree angle, and you're just going to hold it. Put your weight through your heels. Makes it like, it does put more pressure on the glutes and the hamstring, even though this is like predominantly quad. Hack is quad. It's quad, fucking quad. Couple things is like a lot of people tend to have knee issues with quads. So what you want to do is make sure that your knees follow the line of your toes and your toes are pointing just a little bit out. You don't want your knees caving in, because the moment they cave in, that's when you start to get more of those knee issues. and drive through your heels more than your toes as much as you possibly can. Again, you know, like you're trying to maximize the strength and the drive upwards. And if you're on your toes, if your weight distribution is on your toes, you won't be able to maximize your drive and motion. And we're wanting to go as heavy as we freaking can. Today is about max load. We're wanting to destroy our legs in every possible way possible. Okay. So, you know, leg days, ball busters. Let's go make it happen. Oh, I'm going to do 2 more sets on this weight. And I'm going to move on to, I'm hoping, leg press, but they're popular today. They're popular every day. So we'll see what's available next and go from there. Oh, check it out.
Again?
How long you should do before VG, mate?
No.
You made me.
You know when you're getting a pump when like you can't like squeeze anymore? Like definitions like going because I can't like squeeze my legs because of the pump. That's a good sign. So I scored myself a leg press. Okay, so leg press, we are focusing on the hamstrings. Okay, so outer quad, hamstring, glute area. Easiest way to do that on the leg press is to put your feet right at the top of the plate with your toes over. Okay, if your toes are over, you can't press through your toes. You've got to press through your heels and you're flat-footed. Okay, and I would like to put my hands literally on my glute and hamstring area to really focus on pressing through that area. If you have it, like sometimes you struggle with muscle mind connection and literally just by feeling the muscle, you can really focus on activating it and driving through that area. Okay. We're going to do 6 sets on this as well. Okay. Again, it's just like you're going to start at about 12 reps, work your way down to 6. I've already done 2 sets. So this is my next set. And we're just like fucking pulverizing glutes, hamstring, outer quad area. So just make sure that you really focus on driving and get full range of motion or as much as full range of motion as you can. And don't put your hands on your knees and press to your knees because then you're cheating. Okay. Oh, nice. Let's go up. Right. Okay, so set 5 of 6. Getting heavier and heavier. Problem with like using a piece of equipment that you've never used before is trying to gauge the weight because you don't want to go in too heavy. And I never used this leg press. So like, I think I started a bit too light, but that's okay because I just did a shitload more reps. So just, you know, make sure you get as much depth as you possibly can. Really try to drive through your glutes and your hamstring at the bottom of the range. Wow. I might do like 7 sets. That's the thing, like you gotta feel it out. Like, because I started a bit too light, I feel like I'm only now really getting into it in terms of the weight on the machine. So I think I'm probably going to do 2 more sets, no, 3 more sets, because I was going to do 2. No, fuck, I've lost count. Whatever the case is, I'm probably going to do at least 2 more sets. Because I'm really loving the feeling now. The first few sets were just like, okay, yeah, cool. But now it's like, okay, hello, legs are awake, everything's activated, I'm really feeling it. So I'm going to pump out 2 more sets at this weight. Like, I haven't seen my leg veins in years, like since 2019. I'm seeing them now. Like, they're not like huge or prominent, but they're there. I can see them. So, like, I know I'm really, really getting a good pump. I can't flex my legs. Like flexing is gone. Like, the pump's too big. All the blood flow is in my legs, and I freaking love it. So 2 more sets, and then pendulum squat. If you don't have a pendulum squat, Smith machine squat with a narrow stance, because again, it's quite quad dominant. And then we'll end off with RDLs, just for a little bit more glute activation. So it's like a compound ass fucking heavy day. And then Friday we're gonna go nice and light and rip it out with some leg extensions and back extensions and all those good things. But today is pummel day. Pummel day. Yes. Okay. It's fucking dark. But whatever, you can kind of see me. Okay, so we're on to the pendulum hack. And we're going fucking heavy. Again, 6 sets. Ending off on 6 reps. I'm halfway through. Yeesh. Okay, so I fucking see my face. Oh, I'm swearing a lot today. Okay, so with this one, like, again, you're going as heavy as you possibly can. Big breath in, hold it, and then use it to drive you back up. Reset with each rep. Don't like hold your breath and try to do like 6 reps without breathing. Like, you're gonna pass out, especially since we're trying to go as heavy as we possibly can. So we've done our 4 sets of 4 on the back squat. Okay, 6 sets on the leg press. No, 7 sets on the leg press, 6 sets on the hack. We're going to do 6 sets here, and we're going to do 6 sets on the RDLs. So it is like a monster compound day. Like, food is going to be demolished as soon as I get home. Cause like after the cycle back home, I know I'm going to be hungry. But yeah, so I've got 3 more sets here. And I'm fucking loving it. Like, you just gotta feel it out some days. Some days it's kind of like, yeah, like, I can keep on going. Like, you want that weight. You wanna feel the aggression. You wanna, like, feel the challenge of the machines. Like, for me, as I say, like, the squats are the most important thing. Like, mentally, physically, you gotta get through them. The machines offer so much support. It's literally just like drive through your legs, like push and just keep on pushing, because the machine helps and supports you so much that all you need to do is just
push through your legs. And I know that sounds stupid. It's like, oh, just push, you know, like you got like 600 kilograms on the machine. Okay, I don't have a lot of weight on the machine. Like, you know, like my leg press is like, I had 325 aside. So that's not even that much, you know, it's like 150, I think. I can't calculate it. 25. So that's 50, 100, yeah, 150 kilograms. It's not a lot of weight, okay? You don't need to lift a lot of weight to feel it. The most important thing is that you feel it and you're doing full range of motion and your freaking legs are filled with blood and you're just like giving it everything you possibly can. That's what matters. Leave your ego at the door and let's fucking push, you know? So I've got 3 more sets here. Then we've got some RDLs. Then I'm going to eat my yogurt like there's no tomorrow and go from there. Yeah. Okay, so we're on to the last exercise for the day, and it's literally just fucking glutes and hamstrings. I need to swear this. That's what I need to do. So we're literally just going to focus on glutes and hamstrings, RDLs supersetted with single leg hip thrusts to end. Going nice and heavy on the RDLs. Not as heavy as I would like because I left my grips at home. So my grip on this goes before my hamstrings and my glutes go. So a bit frustrating. So I'm just going to like try to do a weight that I can hold on to while still getting as heavy as I possibly can. Because obviously I don't like to do mixed grip for RDLs. I just feel like it mixes with the focus on the hamstrings and the glutes. So I do go double overhand, but I'm gonna do right, and straight into single leg as high as you possibly can and drive through your heel. Cool. Oh, right. Yeah. Solid. Happy with that. So that was set 3. Again, 6 sets. So this is not an easy workout because it's so much volume. So, you know, I'm not saying you do 6 sets. You can do 3. 3 is just as effective. But for me, the issue is like a lot of it is new machines. So I don't know where the weight is. And obviously I've made notes of the weight that I've hit today. So I know in future that I can jump quicker to get to those weights. And then I'll probably drop it to 4. Because then I'll know, okay, like I can do 150 on the leg press that feels solid. That is a good working weight for me, etc., etc. So it's just 6 sets because I want to make sure that I am maximizing how much I'm lifting. And I'm really feeling it out because, you know, once I'm in that groove of feeling it and it's just like hitting all the muscles that I want to hit, I want to keep on going, you know, and that's when you end up doing as many sets as I've done is because it's just feeling so good. I've got the time and I'm just like pummeling my legs, you know, like on Friday when I do the higher rep kind of stuff, probably gonna be like a lot quicker. I'm gonna be like wham bam, thank you ma'am. But today it's like, you know, it's the compounds, and I wanna go heavy, and I wanna make sure I'm feeling it. And like I said, like all the machines, it's just driving through your legs. It's just pushing, you know, like once you've done the hard part, the squats, then it's fun and games, you know, then it's just like, let's get the legs filled with blood and drive and just go for it, you know, like just push it as much as you possibly can. You know, obviously, yes, make sure you're doing full range of motion. Don't cheat yourself. You know, don't ego lift. You know, you don't need a lot of weight on the machines to get a massive pump. In fact, often, most of the time, I get bigger pumps when I go lighter, and I'm making sure I'm doing full rep ranges, and I'm just like really getting that blood in. And, you know, for hypertrophy, that's all that matters, is getting that blood in, stretching that fascia as much as we possibly can, breaking it apart so that when it grows back bigger and stronger. And we just like, you know, making gains. That's the goal, making gains. That's all we want. Like, gains, baby. Right. I'm gonna get some yogurt in me after this, so I'll catch you in a bit.